everyone, it's Miss Sote. Today we are going to be doing a little tutorial to help us learn how to use our calculators a little bit more, because you all have started buying your calculators and a lot of you have been asking me what I want you to do with these calculators. And so I'm going to try and make a weekly video or an every other week video that kind of teaches you new things about your calculator. This is for the TI-84 Plus. If you have a regular TI-84, it should be pretty similar. If you have a TI-83 or you're just going to use Desmos, please go to the different links that I have provided for those videos. So to get started, our first video is going to be about graphing basic functions, because this is a graphing calculator and we need to know how to graph on it. You also graphed in class today at the end of class if we had time. If you didn't, then we're going to be doing it on Friday. So I just wanted you to get a chance to see how this works, and I'm kind of covering it because otherwise you can't see everything. So as you can see, I'm at the home page because I just clicked on down here. I just clicked the on button, and this is usually what you get taken to. So this is where I would just solve random equations. If I wanted to do like 5 plus 9, this is where I would solve that. But we're going to focus on graphing. So where you want to go when you graph is this top button that says y equals. And if you look, it's going to have this long list of y sub 1, y sub 2, blah, blah, blah. We're just going to graph one equation for this moment. So I think it'd be really easy to start with a line. So y1 equals, let's just do -3. And then if you look here, we have this button that has an X, a T, a theta, and an N. This is your variable button. So I typed a -3, and then I clicked this XTON button, and that gave me X. And then let's do plus 9. Cool. I'm going to click enter. So I clicked enter right here. So now that is set as my first equation. If I wanted to graph a few equations, I could. We'll do that later. So the next thing you always want to check is your window. So your window tells you what part of the coordinate plane is going to be shown. So as you can see, I have it set so it's going from -10 to 10 on the x-axis, and I'm scaling by 1. You could always scale by like 2 or 3 or 4, but I kind of like 1. And then this shows me my minimum y value, my maximum y value, and I'm also scaling by 1. The rest you don't really need to look at as much. We'll get to those a different time. So just now, make sure your window is in an appropriate area so that you're going to be able to see your graph. So now we're going to skip all the way over to the far right button that says graph. And it's going to take a little bit, but if you see, awesome. I have been able to graph my first function. So the main buttons you need to practice right now are y equals, your window button, and your graph button. So hopefully this helps you get a very basic intro to graphing on your graphing calculator, and I'll see you later.